How does your husband feel about you being so vocal?
Well, he met me vocal. He met me, I was the same person when I met him. He used to sit in his car and listen to me on the radio. You know, so this isn't like some new thing to him. I was saying all this stuff when I was dating him, married him, everything. It didn't become a thing until I came to Miami. Because Miami media had decided, you know what, we're going to shut this bitch up. We're gonna destroy her. We're gonna do, and I was just like, let's go. Let's fucking go. Because in Atlanta, I was saying the same stuff. The exact same stuff, and I was never in a newspaper. It was never national news when I said stuff. It wasn't a big deal because Atlanta media was just like, so what? Let her say, she got an opinion too. But in Miami, they feel like, I guess I'm not supposed to have an opinion. I'm not supposed to be able to say these things. And so all he ever says to me is, don't lie. If what you're saying is true, you have my blessing. We got into an argument one time about something I said. I was at a radio show in Miami as well. And I said, we do our, before week 1, we give our predictions for the season. And I predicted that the Dolphins would be 8-8. And, I had to say why. My other, counterparts on the show were like 10-6, 11-5. And I was like 8-8. And they were like, why? And I was like, because we still have Ryan Tannehill. Yes, we have an amazing defense. Yes, we just signed Sue. Yes, we did this. Yes, we did that. All these things. But when it comes down to it, your quarterback is going to determine how many games you win or lose. And I feel like he's just not good, and we're going to be 8-8. He came home, and he was so upset. He was like, we're going to be 11-5, Miko. We're going to the playoffs. We're going to win the division this year. And I was like, I'm sorry, babe. I know that they over there got you drinking the Kool-Aid and shit in the locker room. I apologize for my honesty, but that's how I feel, and let's just see what happens. And then I even told him, I go, I don't even think you guys are going to win a game if your defense or your special teams doesn't score a touchdown. And he was like, let's bet. You're fucking drunk. You're crazy. Blah, blah, blah. That happened.
And what was the bet?
We always bet push-ups.
How many push-ups?
50. And so it's like, he was just like, I can't believe you said that. He was upset that he felt like it meant I didn't believe in him. Like he wanted me to like be on, like, yes, 11-5, baby, we about to do this. But I can't lie to myself. And I'm not going to lie to him either. And we were 8-8.
Yeah.
And he was like, my bad. I'll let you do your thing. I do football. You do what you do. We have separate lives, And he's like, I respect what you do. My bad. Do you?
So as far as the media kind of tarnishing your name in Miami, there was a video of you getting arrested.
Yes.
What happened?
I talk about police on my radio show as well, something I'm not supposed to talk about, but I do it anyway, because if you don't want me on your radio, then fire me. But I'm going to talk about the things that are affecting my culture and my community as well. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not affecting me like a lot of other people do. I'm not going to name any names, but a lot of famous people just act like these things don't affect them.
Cam Newton?
Relax, Cam. Cam got to chill. Like, he really got to chill now. He done went too goddamn far. But I talk about these things, and so, I get callers and say they're cops, and they can't wait to run into me. They can't wait to pull me over, and I get tweets about it, all these things, and I'm just like, eat a dick. Who cares? I'm moving on with my life. I tailgate every single game. Home, road, whatever. I'm tailgating. So it's a home game, our home opener. New stadium. I'm lit. I'm excited. We're playing the Bills, a team that I continually bash on my radio show, like badly. And it just has I don't care about Buffalo. It's just funny to make fun of them. That's it. The city is so dreadful. It's so sad. Like, I don't know why the suicide rate isn't high in Buffalo. Because the sun doesn't come out, it seems like. It's miserable. I'm not even kidding. So I was making fun of them on my radio shows. We were playing against them, just shitting on their city as a whole. I don't hate Buffalo. It's just me. I'm not shit. I ain't shit. I'm going to talk shit about your city if I don't get to have fun in it. Every time I go there, I don't have any fun. So I'm going to shit on y'all. So I'm tailgating, have a good time. I have one of my girlfriends with me who's never been to a football game, who has never tailgated. She doesn't drink very well. I give her 2 shots, and she is like, psh, done. And I'm like, shit, now I'm on babysitting mode. You know, my son's there, but, you know, I'm just like, okay, we're just going to have some fun. And it's time, the time is up. The game's going to start in 45 minutes. We're packing up the tailgate, and I'm going to walk into the stadium. And I'm arm locked with her because she's a little drunk, you know? And I'm like, come on, we're going to get in here. And as I'm moving with the crowd, because it's a big-ass crowd of people trying to get in, people are throwing drinks, throwing stuff, talking shit. The Bills fans.
Yeah.
I just shit on them.
Oh, they know your face.
Yeah, they know me. So I'm just, you know, she's like, what's going on? So I'm like, oh, these just fans, you know, it's nothing. Like, I don't react to that because I know that's what I'm going to get when I talk shit about people. I'm not like ready to fight after that. Like, no, throw your beer on me, throw your drink, whatever. If I throw one back, this is what it is. So I was like, you know what? We can't do this. We have to, I'm going to call the Dolphin security and tell them that somebody needs to come pick me up in a golf cart because I have 72 club tickets, which is almost like courtside, like VIP, $1,000 a game per seat.
Oh, wow.
So I sit in that section. You can only enter the stadium in that section because you have a black card that they swipe and you have your own gate. So you can't go in the other, everyone else has a ticket. But I didn't have a ticket, I just had the card. So I had to get around the stadium there. I wasn't gonna make it. I probably was gonna get my ass kicked or some shit, you know. So I was like, I called the security and I said, hey, can you guys come get me? Because I'm done, I'm over it. This whole crowd shit, this is crazy. Like they saying all kind of shit. Come get me. And they were like, we can't. It's too crazy. What you can do is walk back through the tailgate area, walk behind that, and we'll meet you there. Like try to intercept you there, but we can't cut through here. Just like you can't, we can't. So I was like, all right. Well, I was like, at least you're gonna cut through here. So in the cut through, there was a cop standing there, and we're arm locked. So we try to walk in shoulder to like this, we'll bump into him. So I went sideways, she went sideways, and we're sliding by him. This is a small opening of a gate. He pushed me to the ground and verbally cussed me out. Go the fuck back the other way. You guys aren't fucking going this way. And I'm like, damn, what's with all the anger? Why are you pushing me? Like, what is your problem? And he's like, go the fuck back the other way. And I was like, listen, I'm going to go the other way. You don't have to talk to me like that. You definitely don't need to put your fucking hands on me. And he's like, what the fuck did you say? And I was like, I said, you don't need to put your hands on me or talk to me that way. You can just tell me to go the other way. And he was pissed. He looked like he was pissed off. I then turned around, went back across the street to where the crowd was, pull out my phone like I'm gonna call them because we're not gonna make it over there. Next thing I know, I'm ambushed by 4 police officers getting my ass the fuck beat. I thought it was Bills fans. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Multiple cops put their hands on you?
Yes,
You're
they're
so
on the ground
tiny.
beating the shit. Yes, 4 of them. Punching me, putting their knee in my spine. I didn't even know that if you put your knee behind someone's knee, that is on concrete, that hurts so badly. I'm screaming. And I'm like, get the fuck off me. And they're like, shut the fuck up. We're not going to arrest you. We just want to tell you to shut the fuck up talking shit about cops on social media.
Oh.
Yes. And so now I'm really pissed.
Did anyone get that on?
No, someone
audio?
was filming me on the ground, but you know, I'm telling you, this happened in a sea of people. People are stepping over me while I'm on the ground with the police trying to get into the stadium. That's how we were in the meat of the crowd. And so I now know that I'm not being arrested, so I'm pissed. Like, you guys just want to beat the shit out of me for what? And you're not arresting me? So when they get me up off the ground, I'm yelling out badge numbers, names. I'm like, I'm suing all you bitches. All you fuck niggas are being sued. Get these fucking handcuffs off me. I'm suing you. And then the black cop, everyone who just saw that video saw a black cop. She didn't have anything to do with what happened. They called her over to calm me down because I was snapping. And she was like, Miko, just calm down. They're not going to arrest you. We're going to get these cuffs off. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck off my neck. You're not helping. She's like, I'm trying to help you. They're going to get the cuffs off. We just need you to calm down. Why would I be calm when I just got beat up? Tell me how you can be calm after you got beat the fuck up for no reason. What was this for? And she was like, we're just going to get him off. We're going to get the cuffs off. We're going to get you up. And when they got me up, you know, I'm talking shit. And they're like, nah, we got to arrest her now. I was like, oh, yeah, you should arrest me because I'm definitely going to sue all you motherfuckers. So there was a jail in the stadium. I didn't know there was a jail in every stadium. Actual real life jail.
Wow.
So they wheeled me around to the jail. The motherfucker got me on my back, laying on my back on a golf cart. He is both knees on my sternum, riding me around on the golf cart in handcuffs. I felt like my rib cage was gonna break. I'm screaming in so much pain. He's like, oh, well, deal with it. I bet you'll shut up now. I bet you this is a lesson in you not to fuck with cops. They wheel me around to the stadium. I'm pissed. So I get in the jail, and the people in the jail is all black people inside the jail, like the correctional officers. Yeah. And they were like, no, we're not putting her in no cell. This is Miko. It's Brent's wife. What are you guys doing? What did she do? And they were like, oh, we'll talk. We're going to file a report. And they were like, what did she do? And they didn't say anything. They walked out. And they're like, no, you're not going in the cell. Sit down. Have a seat right here. So I watched the game with them. They have a TV in there, everything. I'm in their little break room watching the game with them chilling. And they're like, what's taking them so long to let her go? Like, I thought they weren't going to, she didn't do anything. I thought they were not going to arrest her. Like, and they were like, they said they're going to arrest her because she threatened to sue them.
Did you file a suit?
No, I couldn't. I said to myself, that's fine. I'll go to jail. When I get this footage, because there's a camera right above me, when I get this footage from the Dolphins, I'm going to be able to sue them. The Dolphins, the next day I got out of jail, I came up there with my lawyer with the subpoena for the footage, and they said, there's a cop that runs the footage. The same cops. They said the camera malfunctioned.
Wow.
And they didn't get it.
It's crazy.
All charges dropped. All charges. Everything. Every charge. I never went to court, nothing. Mm-hmm. The state attorney said, well, I'm having some trouble getting the police's stories together. It seems a little fishy. What are you willing to do to basically get these charges dropped? And I was like, I will take a polygraph test. You guys set the questions, whatever it is, set the questions up. I'll take the polygraph. Mm-hmm. So I went and took the polygraph test. The guy said I passed it so badly that he didn't believe it. So they asked me to come back the next day and take another one with a different set of questions. I said I would be there. Took the test again, exact same score. Charges dropped. And then the state attorney also said at the trial, you know, you go to trial, and they told me not to even come. They were like, we're going to drop the charge. Don't even show up for the first day. They get there and told the judge, we want to drop the charges. We question why she was arrested to begin with. Because they said I was in a restricted area. Did you see those people walking over my body? How was I in a restricted area? They said I headbutt a cop. The cop refused to give her story. The person that I allegedly headbutt was like, I don't want any parts of this. But I'm still guilty in the court of public opinion and on social media, I'm guilty. But no one's listening to the fact that they dropped all the charges and, you know, nothing ever happened of it. And I can't even sue back because I don't have the footage. I still see a chiropractor to this day from that incident. And that was in September.
What do you think about the whole situation?
Man, my point of view, man, I really feel like they tried to paint a bad picture on my brother and try to make him look like he was a hater. It was some envy, jealousy type shit, you know what I'm saying? And actuality, you know what I'm saying? Bro been having this shit, man. He been in the condo.
I got my hat on and I had my Coke bottles up under my hat. And I'm sitting at the dinner table like an asshole with the hat on, knowing she gonna tell me to take it off. And I'm just sitting there just gulping down, you know, in my zone. She said, take that goddamn hat off at the dinner table. I'm like, come on, Mom. Coke everywhere.